Midday and a very warm welcome here and a warmer welcome, a nicer welcome inside the property here today from Ray White, Mount Waverley, your listing agents and auctioneers here today. I've got Andy and Anne in the crowd as well as myself, representing a fantastic home and opportunity here today. Ladies and gentlemen, the format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms in the contract, talk through the rules, talk a bit about the home that we're all standing in, and then I'm going to give you the opportunity to place your bid or offer from there. The format for today's auction, as I said before, requires me to talk about the contract. The property is known as Lot 2 in Planner Subdivision 404142D. It's certificate of title volume 08475 folio 323, but it's more commonly known to you and I as 2 at 24 Jindabyne Avenue here in Chadstone. Today's sale does include all the fixtures and fittings. That includes, of course, the light fixtures and the floor coverings, the window furnishings. They all form part of the contract here today. We are selling via a public auction whereby a 10% deposit is required. However, you can pay $20,000 today. The balance of that 10% can come through on Monday. Settlement terms 120 days or more is what we're looking for. So we've got some flexibility on the higher end of things, but 120 days is what we're after, or higher than 120 days. Again, if you've got questions with deposits or settlements, then just raise your hand and I'll sneak someone over to have a quick chat to you before we get underway. If we've made any other arrangements with you prior to today, we'll honour those arrangements as well, but that's what we're looking for. Rules today for today's auction are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request, and the law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders preventing others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today to permit vendor bids. The words during the auction are used to make a bid on behalf of the vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward. I raced through those rules. Hopefully you digested that, but if you've got any questions, just raise your hand and my staff members will come over to you. If you want a private conversation, you're welcome to duck into the garage space as well to have a conversation with them if you need to, since we're all nice and cozy in this space. But before I get started, before we get to the next part, I want to talk to you briefly about the home and the opportunity. It's a beautiful home and a beautiful opportunity. I think the key points for me are exactly where we're all standing. This big open floor plan, beautiful kitchen that's been updated and renovated, really, really tasteful, shaker doors, stone bench tops, high-end appliances with the Bosch appliances there, heating and cooling through the property, lovely timber floors as well, and of course, your own driveway. So no body corporate, no fees associated to it, your own driveway, your own title. The garage has been converted, can easily be converted back if you want to use that for your car garage. Carpeted floors in there, it can be lifted as well. The roller door's already there and nothing changes, so you can remain as a garage or you can remain as a space there to have an additional study space or an additional living zone as well. Large master bedroom's been carpeted as well. It's got its ensuite and walk-in robe. 2 other bedrooms over the other side there with built-in robes as well. The al fresco area, which on a nicer sunny day, I can assure you when we get better weather at some point soon when summer arrives, you'll enjoy that space immensely out there as well. Northern facing or northwesterly facing, backyard spaces as well. So an awesome space when it comes to entertaining. Location's A1, you're only minutes away from Chadstone Shopping Centre if you dare spend your time and money there. You've got also Mount Waverley Shops and Village, Oakley from here as well. You've got Burwood, one not too far. You're kind of in this hub of choices in any direction that you go when it comes to schools and education and amenities such as shopping centres, etc. And probably 10 minutes to the CBD from here on a good run as well. So location, absolutely A1. You're in everywhere you need to be. Quietly, privately, tucked away at the back here. Major renovations have been done for you, so you might do further updates along the line, but the bulk of the money has been spent so that you can just move in and enjoy as the owners have up until this point now. So bidders and buyers, to buy the property though, you're going to need to raise your hand, call out your bid, or if you prefer, my staff members can call the bid out for you. So in your hands in a moment or so. But how I sell it, I call it 3 times. First, second, third, and final call when the hammer hits the contract like so. The property is deemed sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place, so make sure you have raised your hand, called out your bid, and secured this fantastic home. 2 at 24 Jindabyne Avenue here in Chadstone. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands for a fair, reasonable start is what I seek. You can be guiding me and I will guide you from there. This is the lovely quiet part now. And you're all nervously in the same room thinking, well, I don't want to start, they can start, someone else can start. If no one starts, I kick it off, or you can be brave and set the tone if you like and let other buyers know that you've come to buy. That's usually the best and strongest way to buy real estate, is you let everyone else know that you're here to buy. Otherwise, I'll kick things off. I'll make a start if need be. Or would you like to start?
900,000.
900,000. There's the Brave on the couch there at 900 already, looking like he's at home. At 900,000, we're off and running. And I'll take a rise of perhaps 20 from there to make it nice and easy if you like. At 920 is my next bid from there. You can nod, smile, or wink at me, and I'll take that as a bid. At 900,000 here. At 900,000 on my left-hand side, 920 if you like from here. At 900,000 now on my left-hand side puts you in the box seat if you want to be higher than that. Otherwise, we negotiate with our highest party. That's where we go from here. At 900,000. At 900,000 now, calling 3 times in a moment or so. I work with you in a moment if need be. Call 3 times, nice and easy. Can send you all home in a minute or two if I need to. At 900,000, first call over here. Second call. Third. You can yell, you can. Don't be shy.
910.
I can take a 20 at the moment. 920 either side.
920.
920 now, and 920 is the bid in against our party here at 920 against you on the couch or anywhere at all at 920,000's there, 40 if you like from here. At 920's here on my right hand side. At 920,000 now, 940 if you like from here. At 920,000 now, 940 is the bid from here if you like. You can place your bid 920's there, 940 if you like. Straight back, do we go? 940, what do we say? 920's there.
950.
950, good strong bid at 950,000. That's the way to buy real estate at 950 is the bid now at 950,000 against all parties now.
955.
I'll take 60. I'll make it easy.
955.
I'll hold for a second, see if anyone wants to raise their hand for 10. You can take that spot if you like. Make it easier for you, I can, but at 960 is the next bid. At 950,000's on my left hand side, 960 from here if you like. At 950,000, calling 3 times. You can take top spot if you like at the 960 mark. Call 3 times in a moment or so. First call. Second call.
960.
960 against you at 970 or better. 960's here. At 960 now. At 960,000 now against our party here or anywhere at all at 960 is the bid. At 960,000 now. At 960 is the bid. 970 or better from here. 960 is here. Call 3 times again at 960. First call. Second call at 960. Third.
965.
970.
65.
970. What do we say? Put yourself in front. 970. I've just got to get us closer to the outcome here at 970 and separate you all at 970. What do we say? Do we jump in at 970?
970.
970 it is. 980 from here if you like. At 970 is the bid there. At 970,000 now. 3 parties in it now. At 970 is the bid. 980 is the bid from here. At 970,000 now. At 970,000, you're in front. Get to negotiate with you in a moment or so.
980.
980, good strong bid back. There it is. 990. What do we say? 980's here. Got to separate each other at some point. At 980's there.
990.
990 straight back. At 990, do we go now to a million? Round it up. Either party on either side. 990's in front here. 3 parties in it. Call 3 times. Work with you if I need to. 990's here. Press. 1 million now. Good strong bid back at a million there. Do we go 10? 10 on top if you like. Either side now. Could be just the 2 parties there. Otherwise there. Million's the bid here. A million in front now. A million and 10. What do we say? Had a million is here on my right hand side. 10 now on top. 20 do we say? 10's there. A million and 10. At a million and 10 do we go to 20? At a million and 10 now. At a million and 10 and against our parties. 2 of you just asked in it. 15. I'll take you 15 and go to you for 20 if you like. 15's there. 15 now in front. At a million and 15 now in front and against our party here or here at a million and 15, but need to know otherwise I work with you in a moment or so. At a million and 15. Not just yet, but I've got to be the highest bidder to secure that spot at a million and 15's here. I'll work with our highest. Can guarantee you that they'll be in a position to secure a sale at 915. Sorry, a million and 15. Call 3 times. First call. At a million and 15. Second call. At a million and 15. Third.
20.
Million 20. 20 now. At a million and 20. At a million and 20 up the back and in now. At a million and 20. 4 parties there. A million and 20's the bid. At a million and 20. The bid at a million and 20 in front up the back. All parties you've got on notice now. This is your final chances to jump back in. At a million and 20 is here. 25 if you like. At a million and 20.
1.025.
25. Do we go to 30? 25's there. 30 it is on the knot. At 1,030,000 now.
30.
Got it. 30. 30's there. At 1,030,000 now, up the back at 1,030,000's the bid. At 1,030,000 now, do we go 35? 1,030,000's here. At 1,030,000 in front now, a couple up the back are poised, they're in front, they're a best place to buy the property now at 1,030,000, we're calling 3 times. Need to know if we're back in or out, other parties' final chances. 35, 40, 35 is there. 35 still with you, 40 up the night, 40 is there. At 1,040,000 is the bid up the back. At 1,040,000 now and against our party here at 1,040,000. At 1,040,000 the bid now up the back. Holding there firm for a second at 1,040,000 now, final chances, calling 3 times in a moment or so. First call at 1,040,000. Second call at 1,040,000.
1.05.
45, 50, 45 is there. 45, you can't buy it doing these ones. At 45 is there.
Yeah, 50.
50, he says yes, positively there at 1,050,000. Don't be fooled by round numbers, it's still good buying now at 1,050,000 is the price there at 1,050,000. Over here. At 1,050,000 now, in front, up the back at 1,050,000 against our party. Could be just the 2 of you there left in it now at 1,050,000 is the bid. At 1,050,000 now.
On the market.
On the market and selling, there it is. It was there a little bit earlier, but 1,050,000 we're selling it, yes. At 1,050,000 the bid.
1.055.
55, 5 on top. 55, they've got the keys. 60 straight back. At 1,055,000, keys are here. 60, do we go? On the market selling, keys over there. 1,055,000, they're buying. If there's no better bid now, we get to the pointy end. 60, do we say?
Yes.
60, he says. Just the 2 of you in it now. 1,060,000, 50-50 chance to buy. At 1,060,000. At 1,060,000 now, strong bids perhaps the way to go at 1,060,000 to try to secure it. Could be down to the strong bidder if you like. At 1,060,000 is their bid. Up to you and against you. 65. Back in front here, 65. Same advice across there as well. Strong bids are the way to do it from here at 1,065,000. 67, 1,067 to 2,000 rise can take it 1,067,000. 67, do we go to 70 and round it up? At 1,068. 68. 1,068.
70.
1,070. Took your spot. At 1,070 now. At 1,070 now. On my left. 1,070, the keys are over there. At 1,070, it's your place and everyone needs to clear out in a moment or so once I count it down and knock it down at 1,070. Final chances now. 72. 72. At 1,072. At 1,072, final chances now. First call. At 1,072. Second call. At 1,072.
73.
73.
74.
74.
75.
75. 1,075.
You take one half, we'll take the other.
Yes, 1,075. You can live together. At 1,075. At 1,075, it's still a 50-50 chance at 1,075. Can't get you an opportunity like this. Last chance before Christmas, I feel. Not much property coming on the market at 1,075. Final chances. Rounding up our time now to count down and sell at 1,075 up the back. If there's no better bid, I call 3 times. We get ready to knock it down. You'll need to jump in now if you're ready to go. 76. At 1,076, the crowd hushes quietly, looks towards the back of the room. At 1,076.
1,080.
1,080. Good strong bid. Now jumping in at the right time. That's how to do it at 1,080 in front now. Don't be scared or intimidated though. There's still life in it for you both, I feel, at 1,080. At 1,080 now to sneak in at the end. At 1,080, what do we do? At 1,080. We got great ceiling height for you in here. $1,080,000. At $1,080,000, final chances. I count it down to sell it, but we need to know now if we're in or out or done. All parties, final moments. Last chance. Up the back, over here, 110% sure. We absolutely sure. Last chance to talk to each other and decide. Before I count down and knock it down. Smiling at each other tells me maybe there's one more in it for you at $1,080,000. And up the back, they have their final
81.
consultation. 81.
85.
85.
90.
90.
95.
95. Round it up if you like.
1.1.
1.1. At 1,100,000. At 1.1. Those round numbers can be scary at times. At 1.1 now. At 1,100,000 the bid. At 1.1's the bid. Final chances to two other parties that have been with me towards the end here at 1.1. I can do the maths. It spells great buying still at 1.1 over here on my right. Final chances though. At 1,100,000 now, we get ready to count it down 3 times if there's no further bid or offer. Latecomers, you can jump in and bid if you like. 1.1's the bid.
105.
05, 105. At 1,105,000, in front again. At 105, the bid at 1,105,000. We get ready to call it 3 times. I check in with you. 100% done. Sure.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay. We'll find you something, I hope. At 1,105,000. 110% sure this time. Sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can't tempt you.
No.
Even for $500.
No. Sorry.
Okay. I thank you then if that is the case at 1,105,000. Madam in the middle here, are we jumping in late? At 1,105,000, what do we say? You can. Last chance, call 3 times and it's your property if you don't jump in from here. First call now at 1,105,000. Second call at 1,105,000. Third, final call, all finished, silent and done at 1,105,000. We are selling. Welcome to the neighbourhood. We are sold. Congratulations and thank you for tuning in the Red Wine Auction. Have a fantastic weekend.